Coffee and fall, how they go together. Christmas has arrived early this year in October as a recording of this Saturday, October 12th, 2024. Hallmark, Wave 2 call it, Keepsake Ornament Premiere starts today, goes through October 20th. Been waiting for this for a long time. There's a bunch of new ornaments that I've had my eye on. We're gonna stop over there next, take a look, possibly check out another Hallmark, and I have a little bit of a surprise on, call it a rare ornament that you might not know about. Actually, a couple of rare ornaments that might not be showing up technically until November, and they have already surfaced. Mr. Fox, sporting your fall hat. Today is pretty much the official start in Wisconsin for fall. Wearing a sweatshirt, it's gray out. Kind of getting into that early holiday mood. Hallmark Keepsake Ornament debut ends October 20th on over 150 new ornaments. I mean, it just gets better and better every time. We were here, I think July 11th, July 13th for Wave 1, and then kind of kept that mental note of October 12th was their next wave, and kind of looking ahead at some of those ornaments, I said, oh yeah, we're gonna be back here on the 12th because I don't want to miss out on two very nostalgic ornaments. And a reminder that Halloween is Thursday, October 31st, and there it is, the Ornament debut, Wave 2, Keepsake, only at Hallmark. A lot of these were here. Look at the Hulkster. This is one of the new ones. Gosh, picked up a couple in July. It was crazy, just, you know, the concept of looking for Christmas ornaments in one of the hottest months of the year in Wisconsin. Basically the middle of summer. Hulkster coming in at $19.99, and there's a ton of ornaments to choose from. So if you don't make it, you know, for a couple of days, you have until the 20th.
The mouths will hang open a minute or two, then the Who's down in Whoville will all cry boo.
Wait a minute. I don't believe it. What's all the yelling about? What's going on here?
Mr. Monopoly Funko Pop. You know, we used to have a Monopoly shower curtain in the 80s, and you know, every time I see Monopoly, I always think of that. It was kind of a bathroom set. Might have had some theming, bath towels, maybe a mat to go with it, but that shower curtain stuck with us for a very long time. Only downside, it was clear, but it had all the Monopoly theming, so if somebody walked in, pretty much see everything. And this one's new. Look at Darth Vader in like the original packaging. You see at the back, look at even the back side. That's really good.
We are cleared for warp, sir. Course, Captain. What's the mission?
Our mission? We explore. We seek out new life and new civilizations. We boldly go where no one has gone before.
We look at this with the Death Star. Yep, R2 and C-3PO, the Rebel scum. The garage door. You have Vader and the Stormtroopers. Christmas caroling. It's an AT-AT. Vader on the side. Look at the stockings behind him. And there they are, and get Yoda. Now what I had my eye on earlier was, of course, the Green Ranger, $18.99, so definitely I know someone who will absolutely love this, and of course, Voltron Defender of the Universe, $21.99. Yeah, this one is definitely coming home. Anything Voltron, anything Power Rangers Voltron, which it's cool they put them next to each other because I always had that Voltron vibe watching Power Rangers. Ooh, Spock and Data. Some of these were here back in July. The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, the Gremlins now showing, Jurassic Park.
Help me, Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan Kenobi. You really help.
Ooh, the Marvel Comics celebrating 85 years. $22.99. Look at this, right out of the comic books. The Holiday Optimus Prime for $21.99. So I think $21.99, you know, the $18.99, pretty reasonable for some of these. I was afraid it'd be $29.99, but pretty much the $20 range on, you know, Raphael, Green Ranger, Voltron, just pretty much everything we're looking at. Disney does have a little bit of an upscale, but again, this one will have a little bit of an effect.
That was a little bit bigger one.
Stealing Sips, Tom and Jerry. So it's just like your entire childhood. Like Hallmark knows how to get us here. I mean, look at the Putty Cat with Tweety Bird, Scooby-Doo, Tasmanian Devil, a Sweet Unicorn. Like everything we're looking at here. Bone Shaker. The wheels even move. I mean, ornaments have come so far, haven't they? The Sandbox. Also some reissued holiday keepsake ornaments. You have the Disney's Electrical Parade, kind of the Main Street Electrical Parade, if you're familiar with that. So if you missed out on some of these last year, they are back. I'm just looking for a price, $29.99. Not sure if it's gonna light up. You would think that the Main Street Electrical Parade power cord not included. So maybe they're kind of synchronized with other things, but it definitely does light up. Also a Back to the Future ornament. It's like a VHS tape. That's pretty creative. I don't remember seeing this. The classic, iconic scenes from the movie. This is when I get into trouble. You know, I came here planning on getting Voltron and the Green Ranger. I'm just looking for a price. Actually, there was a price. Blue boxes, $10.99, and the red boxes vary from $9.99 to $12.99. So I guess it just depends which one. You have the Sonic, Sega cart, Spider-Man. Actually, a little mirror right there. Countdown to Christmas with Charlie Brown and Snoopy. Actually, we'll tell you the days remaining. See what happens when they light this up. So yeah, that's pretty cool. $44.99.
We've sure been busy making toys for all the good little boys and girls of the world. Why, my elves are loading the gifts right now.
Hey, Santa. Hi, Mom.
And just look at my reindeer. They can't wait to take off for a night of adventure.
We got Dorothy's There's No Place Like Home, the Red Slippers, Yellow Brick Road. A Mutt Cuts fan from Dumb and Dumber. Did you ever think you'd see this as an ornament? I've seen kind of collector Hot Wheels on this, you know, pretty close in comparison inside. If you miss out on that, you can always get the ornament, $21.99. It'd be a little cheaper for the actual car, but gosh, it's just like it.
Need to remember what's important in life. Friends, waffles, and work.
Oh, the Golden Girls.
A Petrillo family delicacy.
I was a fan of anything coffee. We have a to-go cup here from the Gilmore Girls.
This is a jumbo coffee morning. I need coffee and an IV.
And a bunch of the Haunted Mansion left over. So yeah, it will go through the entire ride. And you know, they're all synchronized with this remote. $149 for the house, but you add up everything, it comes out to like $450, I want to say, but get that whole experience. When the Galaxy Quest chef, you know, who would have thought that movie would be, you know, when they made that, let's just say 97, maybe 96. It was gonna just be such a cult classic. You don't see it lighting up or anything, but hey, you can walk away. There's plenty of, just saw the boxes down here, the Galaxy Quest new for 2024. T-800 Endoskeleton Terminator right next to Wolverine. We have Deadpool, Cyberman from Doctor Who. Not familiar with a lot of Doctor Who. There's the 12th Doctor. I did want to mention that these are showing up at another location along with Clark Kent Superman. That I'll show you after we leave Hallmark. But if you're not near a Hallmark, you don't want to order online, you can pick these up and use some a little bit of an incentives to get some of these. kind of had my eye on here. There is something new, and I wasn't sure if it was going to show up in stores. It might only be an online exclusive. I will ask before I leave, but I want to point that out because Batman and Robin from the TV series are really big right now. Now, something to go with Batman and Robin scaling the rooftops is the actual Wayne Manor, where Bruce Wayne and Dick Grayson slide down, become Batman and Robin, and you know, everything lights up. I was looking at this a couple of days ago, and it's coming up online only at $59.99. I'm going to ask the question if these will actually show up in stores. Again, we can always order them, but you know, the impulse buy, you know, seeing this in person, just like coming across something like, you know, the Star Wars, it just kind of says, you know, I wasn't planning on something like this, but you know, I can't leave without getting it.
I got a bad feeling about this. 3PO! Where could he be?
You can see that they're closing in. This is pretty cool. Just checked, and actually it might actually be last year's model, so that's why they're only showing up online. So yeah, there's a video to watch on here. You got to check it out. It's really cool. It lights up, and it's just like that iconic scene where they run into the phone starts off. They run into the poles here, and they become Batman and Robin, and yeah, it's a total experience. Yeah, it's 5.5 inches tall. Of course, a bunch of Dr. Seuss, Grinch, all over the place at Hallmark. They do have, you know, Halloween. Like it's not Halloween yet, but today just being the start to the premiere Ornament Keepsake, you know, with everything new, and it's pretty cool. You know, I could end up walking away with about 10 ornaments right now. Actually, here's the one of the ones from the Haunted Mansion, and then they all trigger. So it goes through. So no matter which one you press, if they're all synchronized, it will all start from the beginning. We have Marty Moose, ugly sweater. Oh, look at that!
Looks like I won the jackpot.
I know, I seen that.
Kind of feels a little, you feel like it's like skin. It's crazy. Do that again.
But they said you were dead. You must be gone.
Nightmare Before Christmas, you can see, kind of puts out some projectors onto the wall. There's Jack Skeleton right here. R.I.P. Merriest house in town, Disney Mickey Mouse. It's like it's all married out. And the song that will stick in your head for the next 2 weeks. Oh, the waiting game. That is cool. The mouse guitar. The Mouseketeer, the mouse guitar.
Holiday travelers.
Oh my! Free milk and cookies! Hurry up with those bags, Comet! Silence, whippersnapper! The beneficent Oz has every intention of granting your request.
I got this bag. I'll show you what I picked up. Excuse me. Yeah, they, you know, being a Hallmark member, get a cool Hallmark bag. Now, Kohl's does have some of those Hallmark ornaments too, so having some Kohl's cash that kind of opted out on picking up at least one thing over at Hallmark store, wanted to stop over at Kohl's. It's just right around the corner. We have an airplane flying over. And I did tell myself to, you know, take it easy today. We went a little overboard in July, just picking up a couple of ornaments, knowing that Kohl's has some of the Hallmark, which surprises me that it says they're coming out in November. They're already out. It's mid-October right now. Just gonna get probably one or two, but gonna use up the Kohl's cash, kind of justifying this purchase. There's something I just can't miss out on. Christmas Story Nightlight. It's a major reward. Fragile. Well, look at the Incredible Hulk. The kind of change in kind of holidays here, but Happy Halloween. The Hulk. I haven't seen this anywhere. These are also showing up at Kohl's along with at the Hallmark store. So if you miss out on the Hallmark, or you're not close to Hallmark and you want to gain Kohl's cash, or you have Kohl's cash to use, rewards, stop by, and you know, in the very near future I would recommend, because some of them have already been picked over. I mean, we're in the middle of October. Everything we just saw at Hallmark, basically a lot of it is here, and I had decided that I was going to come back and use my Kohl's cash for the wall scaling Batman and Robin. Now, Clark Kent Superman is tempting too, but I'm gonna hold off. Actually, there's only one. You know, he looks like he's moving quick. There are, at this location, there are a few Batman and Robin. Yeah, this is definitely, because I missed out on the Batcave. Priced at, it's like $24.99. I do have $5 in Kohl's cash. Now if I got Superman, I could use probably another $10 off, but I think we're just gonna stick with one. Interesting thing that, you know, when I start off the video, coming in November, you see all this here, so it's interesting that it's showing up. I remember Spider-Man was back in July. They're out this early. Kind of thought they had a jump on Hallmark. Hallmark may have gotten these the same time that Kohl's put them out, or maybe it's select Kohl's. Maybe not every Kohl's has these. Get the Wienermobile. To change a little subject, 20% off of the Halloween stuff. So if you wanna get last minute Halloween, I mean, we're talking Christmas now. I mean, that's just how fast everything goes. You know, it's hard to keep up with everything, but there is a good amount of Halloween stuff. Yeah, we just saw ourselves. I always wanted this, you know, especially in the t-shirt, and didn't come across it. You know, if it wasn't for all these, I'd probably just pick that up just because I missed out on the shirt. But another Disney right here, and of course Jack Skeleton, inflatable, and a ghost, and some tombstones. They got a good amount of stuff here. Some Happy Halloween tote bags here. Look at Mickey. No trick, just treats. Chill, just chill. Okay, and I got the $5 Kohl's cash. I ended up getting this for, I think, $19.99, like just a penny, under $20. So yeah, I got a little bit of rewards. Used the Kohl's cash for an ornament that I wanted to get at Hallmark store, but went to Kohl's and got it for a little cheaper. And the rain clouds moving in. The beginning of the fall storms. Gonna stop at one more Hallmark and just see if we missed anything. And just a reminder, the Keepsake Ornament debut runs from today, Saturday, October 12th through the 20th at every Hallmark store. And if you miss out on anything, Kohl's will have some of the ornaments there, you know, some of the new styles, and you know, you might be able to get some Kohl's cash, get some rewards. We'll see if there's anything here that I missed, didn't see at our first Hallmark. I was actually gonna stop here first, but it's kind of opted to go to the first place we went. This is a lot bigger of a Hallmark. Usually we'll come here before the other one, so I just kind of wanted to change it up a little bit, then, you know, so it wasn't identical to the first time. In the July, look at Ralphie. Oh fudge! National Lampoon's little Christmas tree skirt here for these kind of little tree for maybe the coffee table, your desk. Bunch of Clark Griswold over here, the can cooler, Cousin Eddie. It's a good thing we came here. The face-off with Vader and Obi-Wan.
Anakin. Anakin's gone. I'm what remains. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Anakin.
I'm actually going to pick up the Joker from this very location. A couple of weeks ago I had a coupon and it didn't work for the Hallmark Keepsake Ornaments, unfortunately. So I didn't really understand that being the Hallmark store, but yeah, they didn't take that. Otherwise I would have picked up the Joker. So, you know, it's another pass just because I wasn't able to use that. Yeah, there's that classic Vader again. Little miniatures from the Golden Girls, $34.99 for all 4 of them. Yeah, it's a shame they didn't have the Batcave here. And if that was last year's model, I did not see that at all.
Like a disgruntled pelican.
Get out the Oregon Trail. Yeah, the old computers, huh? That is cool.
I'm Chandler. I make jokes when I'm uncomfortable. We were on the break!
Don't know that we know they know we know. We are dessert stealers. We are living outside the law.
At least once a year, I like to bring in some of my Kevin's famous chili. I'm serious about this stuff. I'm up the night before, pressing garlic and dicing whole tomatoes.
Oh, and the Mary's house in town lights up here, so we'll see what it actually does. See the clock. This is good. See, this is dangerous. $49.99. I'm all about the kind of the theme park stuff. Little miniature Spock. Like how they're turned, like they're crawling up. Like this is, if I saw this, this might be how I place the dynamic duo on the Christmas tree. Powerpuff Girls, got Miss Piggy, some Barbie. A lot of nostalgia. And the Christmas Optimus. We saw him earlier, but just I'm kind of thinking about him. I think it's still a pass, but I like what they did here. Well, that's gonna do it for today. 2 keepsake premieres at Hallmark a year, July, October, and pretty much everything that they had in July is here. I don't see anything really missing except some of the displays, maybe some of the Haunted Mansion stuff, but kind of what I'm seeing here, it looks like everything is intact. So if you missed out on July and you want to take advantage, you have until the 20th. I don't know what happens after the 20th, if that's just when they're kind of predicting when most of it sells out, or if prices go up, but that doesn't really make any sense. But this is the premiere. Maybe, heck, there's more stuff to come. You know, I debated getting the Small World just because it's the theme park. Now we're looking at the Haunted Mansion at the Magic Kingdom in Disney World. It's not the Disneyland one, but it looked like it was the Disneyland It's a Small World. I'm gonna think about this. Come back, maybe it drops. Maybe I actually get a coupon that works for Hallmark. Looking at a couple other ones, but I think I'm just gonna hold off for now. Did pick up 3 ornaments, and we know one of them, and I'll show you what the other ones were. I want to thank everybody for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
I'll fix it up there, then I'll bring it back here.
And they have all this. Look at the Gravekeeper with the dog. Exclusively at Hallmark. Welcome, foolish mortals. 2 Christmas tree ornaments. So, okay, they're actual ornaments. Put it up like a book here to get a closer look. Yeah, I didn't see this before. Yeah, they have just more room here to display some of this. This is another good one. Which is this? Not seeing a price anywhere. Blanket's $24.99. You get a little kind of a throw fleece blanket, but I didn't see a price on these. Might be coming back. You know, you have the coffee mugs here, the hitchhiking ghosts. Get that wallpaper from Haunted Mansion. This is great theming. I've seen so much Haunted Mansion, so much Nightmare Before Christmas. And there's old Jack Skeleton right here. Is he gonna turn on? Should have him maybe a couple of weeks. You'll see good old Jack Skeleton up here. We have the Grinch. Another one that I was kind of thinking, kind of wanted to see Mr. West's reaction. It's the box that the Grinch would come in, and he's about $149.99. and $139.99 for Jack Skeleton. I don't think Hallmark has seen the last of me. I think we'll be back a couple of weeks. I'll add it to another video, pick up something, maybe one or two more things. I guess I don't need to get it all today. There's really no advantage. It's not like everything's selling out or there's a sale price. Maybe I get a coupon, but I'll reveal what I did pick up when we get home. Another airplane alert. Well, we know about the purchase at Kohl's. I went with the Cape Crusaders. We have Batman and Robin. And because I missed out on that Batcave, so I just figured if you can't have that, and I could always order it, but there's just something about seeing something in a store. And I saw this a couple of days ago, and I thought, you know what, we're doing a Hallmark video. We'll see what they have. And it turns out that they had it at Hallmark, but I had the Kohl's cash, and I just, you know, a little something extra that it's still Hallmark. You might just benefit from getting some stuff at Kohl's. First ornament is Voltron, Defender of the Universe. I did pick up the latest Voltron, where you could detach all the lions, and you know, I'm just a huge Voltron fan. I had this toy when I was a kid. I didn't have any of the action figures to put inside the lions, but I had the actual Voltron. And when I saw this in the catalog in July, I said, we're definitely going back to get that. And it's cool that they give you the bag. And I picked up the Green Power Ranger. I know somebody who absolutely loves the Green Ranger, and I was thinking about getting the Green Ranger for myself at the last Hallmark, but just decided maybe I'll come back. I didn't want to end the video with two Green Rangers, so I think he'll be sticking around for a little bit. So that's kind of the recap on the premiere for October, and you have until the 20th to take advantage of the ornaments. Pretty excited about getting Voltron and Batman and Robin. I mean, you know, this is like your childhood kind of spread out here. Spent a lot of time watching, you know, all these shows.